Yo, what's going on, guys? Troy here with Muscle Tactics, and I got an awesome topic. I want to get into a diet plan for ripped six-pack abs, and I want to explain a crucial concept called carbohydrate cycling. I think low-carb diets are fucking so stupid. It is so dumb to go on a really low-carb diet, and I'm going to explain why in this video. Even if you're trying to burn fat and get shredded and get those ripped six-pack abs, being on a crazy low-carb diet, I'm talking about like 50 grams of carbohydrates or less, is one of the worst things that you can do. So, by understanding how to incorporate carbohydrate cycling into your diet, you're going to do a couple different really positive things for building muscle and burning fat. You're going to boost a crucial fat loss hormone called leptin. And then second, you're going to use insulin to your advantage at one time of the day to build muscle and shuttle all these muscle building nutrients into your cells. And then you're going to use insulin, you're going to use low insulin levels across the day to turn your body into a fat burning machine while keeping the muscle. So let me dive right into carbohydrate cycling and how to properly set it up. So what I'm currently doing right now is I will have 6 days out of the week, I'll have between 200 and 250 grams of carbohydrates, and I'll have them at 3 strategic times of the day. The first time of the day I'll have them is for breakfast. So you want to immediately get up, you know, you're in a catabolic state when you go to bed. So you want to get up and immediately feed your body with a sustainable energy source. So you can achieve this by a quick 50, 60 grams of carbohydrates right when you get up. The second time of the day I'll consume carbohydrates is pre-workout. Now, if you don't have any carbohydrates in your system and you go to train in the gym and you have really low, muscle glycogen levels, your training is gonna suck. You're gonna have really shitty workout intensity, and the most powerful thing that you can do for burning fat and for building muscle is a really intense workout. So if you're not fueling your body with a sustainable source of energy and you have really low muscle glycogen levels, you're not going to be able to lift as much weight in the gym. You're not going to be able to exert as much force in the gym. And man, the biggest X factor for just transforming your body is going to be those really intense workouts. So think about how dumb it is to just strip your body of all its fuel, of all these carbohydrates. You have no muscle glycogen and you're trying to work out. If you want to get ripped, you want to look shredded, have those six-pack abs and have muscle and low body fat, you need to have carbohydrates in your system at strategic times. And while you work out is the best time of this. So, have some carbohydrates pre-workout. Have a sweet potato, quinoa, oatmeal, brown rice. A really good source of sustaining fuel. And then right after you work out is when your body is highly anabolic. So you want to feed your body, you want to get that insulin spike. So you want those like rapid digesting carbs right after you work out. This is going to initiate protein synthesis, help you build muscle, help you recover really fast. Now, for the rest of the day, we want to have really low levels of carbohydrates. So low insulin levels for the rest of the day are going to translate into fat burning. So now our body's going in fat burning mode. So we have really low insulin levels throughout the day. We've already, spiked our insulin, which helped us build muscle. And now we're going to go for the really low insulin levels, which is going to turn us into a fat burning machine around the clock. So you can achieve this by having protein, vegetables, and healthy fats with every single meal. So the only carbohydrates you're putting in your body when you're in fat burning mode is going to be vegetables. You're going to load up on the protein and the water. This is so crucial for just reducing your cravings, for staying anabolic, staying in that muscle building phase, and just pretty much from preventing you from going crazy. Because if you don't do this, you don't put enough fiber in your system and enough water, you're going to find yourself getting really hungry when you're on these really low carbohydrate cycles. So that's it, guys. It's as simple as that. And the last little tip is 1 day a week, you actually want to have one really high carbohydrate day. And this boosts your leptin levels, which is a crucial fat loss hormone. I'm not going to dive into detail too much in this video about leptin levels and refeed days. That's going to be a whole nother video and a whole nother topic. But 450 to 500 grams of carbohydrates are on my refeed days. I'm going to keep my fat levels really low and keep my protein intake at about 1 gram a pound. So I'm going to do a whole video explaining refeed days and the science behind your leptin levels. But that's a crucial component of carbohydrate cycling, is having that 1 day a week when you amp up your carbohydrates. It's going to boost a crucial fat burning hormone, and it's going to turn your body highly anabolic. So train your worst body part on these refeed anabolic days. Follow the other steps in the carbohydrate cycling and you guys will be shredded fat-burning muscle-building machines around the clock without sacrificing muscle glycogen and energy levels, and just helping you guys feel better all around. So that's it, guys. I am off to the beach. If you guys are looking for more great tips on how to get shredded six-pack abs, head on over to scienceofabs.com. Thanks, guys. I got a fantastic subject, how to get abs. I'm gonna give you guys my 5-part fail-proof blueprint on how to sculpt six-pack abs. So let's get right into step one. Step one is to train your